Hello, we are Group 25. Uganda has significant natural resources, fertile land, and seasonal rainfall. But despite all of this, the World Bank declared Uganda as a low-income country. On top of this, the World Health Organization predicted low-income countries may have lost up to $38 billion on their 2021 GDP due to depressed vaccination rates. These plants become key features of the areas they inhabit, create a wide range of jobs for the local community, and make the region much more attractive to investors. After careful research, we came up with a short list of candidate sites, and we will explain why Packwatch stands to gain the most from a BCG vaccination plant.
There's a list of stakeholders, but these are the important ones. For the first one is the government. They want projects that are beneficial for the country. For suppliers, they want an easy access because they provide the goods and the materials. For local citizens, it is because they are going to live there. They are the ones that live there. And then last but not least is the engineers. We need to consider engineers because they also play an important role, such as planning the building of the plant and face all the consequences that might arise during the process.
For the criteria, we have come up with 8 most important one. There is the fundamental 2, the access to water and power supply, and then followed by proximity to a city and a town, which mean they can act as a transition hub. And then is the transportation, size of the site, and then environmental impact, climate change, and the natural disaster will come in the last of 2.
Okay, so our first potential location that we've chosen is Kahenderu, which is 12.6 kilometers away from Kasese, a district in Uganda. It has a large population of around 110,000 people and solid access to water via the Lake George. There is a power supply link, and the main road cuts to the marked area on the map that we've shown. We've chosen an area of around 100,000 meters squared for the power plant. And however, we haven't chosen it as our final destination because we believe that the economy is too strong in Kasese and other areas would benefit more.
Jinja is located right next to the Lake Victoria, which is the source of the River Nile. This gives it reliable access to water year-round. It is also the 4th most populous city in Uganda and is therefore capable of accommodating plant workers. Existing infrastructure already includes the city hospital, various amenities, and strong transport links. With so many attractive qualities, many factories are based here. And ironically, this is exactly why we decided to move against finalizing Jinja. With the second largest economy in Uganda, it has already established itself as an industrial hub. We realized that there must be another place where a vaccine plant could have a much bigger impact on the local community.
So for our third location, we have picked Pakwa. It has a population of around 28,000 people. It has very good access to water as it's right next to the Albert Nile River. As for transportation, the area that we have chosen, the main road cuts right through the marked area. As for power supply, there is stable power supply in the area that we have chosen also as well. We will tell you reasons why we have picked our Pakwa as our final location. And the first one is on the population. In this area, it's surrounded by a high population area. The annual population growth is at around 3.9%. The plant provides jobs to people around in Pakwa. It will attract people to come to work. As for ease of transportation, in and out of the plant would be very easy also as well.
So access to water. It has a very good access to water, which relies on open source, and it's next to Albert Nile, which means that water filtration is possible to create a system around the facility.
For the power supply, there is only 133 kilovolts existing power line. The location in Parkwood is next to our Albert Nile River, so that we can use run-of-river hydroelectricity to produce power, like the picture showing below.
For transportation, we have access to the railway network and then bus route to Kampala, which is the capital of Uganda. So it's very good as a hub of the transportation to those areas.
To sum up, Parkwood is an area which matches majority of our criteria. It is a place where the vaccine can be easily transported to high population cities and provide jobs for residents, which can help the economic growth. Building the hydropower system can reduce the pollution in Uganda and improve the environment surrounded. Thank you for listening.